so the rodent control, our kitties are here. We have 2 black cats. They are semi-feral. They can be dangerous if you scare them right now because they've kind of been in this state of turmoil for a week since they were captured. So we want to just have it very quiet and calm, and we don't want a bunch of looky-loos poking around in there. Let's let them acclimate and feel
Where are they?
comfortable. They are in a pen right next to the quack shack. It's covered with a blue tarp, a great big tarp, and they have food, water, and a litter box, actually 2 litter boxes. They came out of their crates, their pet carry crates, one of them very willingly this morning. And thank you to Janice and her mom for keeping them over the weekend. One of them got spayed on Thursday. So both of them are females, which make better hunters than the males in the cat world. They're a little more aggressive. We hope at some point they will get to the point where we can cut them. We don't know whether they will or not. But the duck tenders will be feeding them in the morning. The reason we want to feed them in the morning versus at night is so that, cats are semi-nocturnal, so that'll be their bedtime snack, if you will, and they will have hunted all night. So we're hoping that they control, not wipe out, but control the population of voles, which are the little meadow mice that tend to eat our beets. They've also eaten, they will girdle trees if you get the vegetation and chips too close up to the tree base. And they like other wonderful things, snacks in the vegetable garden. They also, we're hoping they will control the amount of moles. See, we've got a lot of mole activity out there, which is a good thing because moles only eat worms. So they're not eating any of our plants, so that means we have a lot of worms, which means our soil's getting healthier. So it's all part of that chain, right, that cycle. But we've got too many. So again, the cats hopefully will balance everything out. And then also rats, which as far as I'm concerned, they can wipe them completely out and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. Okay, that's probably not very nice or politically correct, but yeah, I don't like rats. So that's it on the cats. We are hoping that it will only take a week or so for them to get acclimated, but Janice works at the Nehalem Vet Clinic, and Dr. Didlaken has had a lot of animal husbandry experience, so we're going to kind of defer to her of when it's time to let the kitties out and start out and about into the field. So that's it on kitties. There will be another specific instructions to all the duck tenders, because not all the duck tenders are gardeners, that talks about when to feed them, how much to feed them, all of that.
So should we be kind of like walking by, say, 25 feet away, going to the burn pile, or going to the bed, just so they get used to the smell of everything?
I think it's okay to walk by them, but just be quiet and calm. Don't have a bunch of people over there poking at them or talking real loud.
But I mean, the point being that we should be walking past so that they do get
well, they'll get interaction with the duck tenders every day, twice a day. So you know they'll get people.
Twice.
Yeah. Okay. So the other element is the plant family crop management. We are going to be focusing today on getting all of our solanaceous plants into the hoop house. Our builder dudes have been out there putting the doors on this morning, and we have a planting plan which Roxanne has gone over with the rest of the team. And so Renee has the drawing of how we're going to lay everything out, so we'll need several people to do that. But I encourage each of your teams to go through today. As soon as we're done here, I want you to go out into the row garden. If you have a row garden assignment or plant family assignment, I want you to do an inventory. Do we have everything planted that's supposed to be planted? If not, do we have seeds started inside? As an example, we started a lot of summer squash and winter squash and cucumbers for the plant sale, but those mostly got sold. So the intent was to, and it's on our list, that we're supposed to plant in early May seeds for our garden of those warm weather crops. I don't think it's happened, so we need to get in there and get all those things started. So the Kirkabit family is Susie, is Steve or Susan here? They aren't. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get a few people to help. Susie and
I'll be in the green.
Sheila's not here either? Okay, so,
I'll be in the greenhouse. You want 4-inch pots or 3?
4. Yeah, and,
2 seeds per pot?
Lark and Lori, when you're done with harvest, can you please, go in and help with that process?
2 seeds per pot?
1 seed per pot, probably okay.
So that
Go-
process is.
Go through and make sure all the cucurbits are planted that need to be planted.
Okay.
So winter squash, summer squash, cucumbers, we have 3 varieties, pickling, slicing, and lemon cubes. So go through and make sure. The seed bin is here, so let's make sure we get all of that done. The rest of the crops, same thing. I'm trying to think of other crop families that may not be completely planted. Okay, so
Pumpkins.
the legume, pardon me?
Pumpkins.
Yeah, that is the cucurbit family. So are you on the pumpkin group? Great, there's another one. Great, so you can work with Susie and, you are on the pumpkins, right?
I'm on Brassica and Allium.
Okay, well, never mind then, sorry. Okay, well, everybody that's on the pumpkin one, it's not just pumpkins. It's legumes and cucurbits, and cucurbits includes winter squash, summer squash, cucumbers, all of those elements. So, we need to make sure we get those all planted. So the brassicas, we also need to do that. We need to figure out, do we have, and Monica, maybe you can help Susie then, go through and let's make sure, anybody else on the brassica team here? The broccoli, cabbage, that's the brassicas, okay. We need to make sure that we've got all of those rows planted out and the seeds are, if they're not all planted out, that we've taken everything out that we can. And if not, if we've already done that, then plant more seeds. Let's get the garden growing. We've still got a lot of soil that is, or land that's fallow. Time to get it all in. It's warm enough, let's get her doing. Okay, so I think that's the end of the lesson.
And who's on lettuce?